Today's country and your all-time favorites, 95.1 The Bull. Rob Getz in the bullpen, and joining me here in the bullpen this morning, I've got our voice of the Chickasaws, and also with Chickasaw County Rescue Squad, I have Jason Rude joining me. Jason, a pleasure having you here in the studio today.
Hey, Rob, how you doing? Good to be back on. I haven't gotten to talk to people and make them listen to me for a while here, so it's always good to get back in and do
Well,
that.
you've been pretty busy because I noticed that you've been doing a little bit of some sightseeing, a little vacationing here past couple of weeks, and probably going to do some more a little bit down the line. So
Yeah, I was in D.C. all last week, and I fly out in a couple of days to New York City for a teacher convention, and then I can Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. a couple weeks after that for some more teacher stuff.
Well, how was D.C.?
That was great. We had a great time.
Very good, very good. So we'll look forward to, of course, a couple of things down the line here. A couple of weeks we got coming up here, the annual golf outing. I remember last time around this time of year we talked about it, and you guys are back again this year.
Absolutely, yeah. The fifth annual Chickasaw County Rescue Association golf outing is coming up here on August 12th, and we're really excited about it because it's just a good time. A lot of laughs are had. A lot of good golf is played. A lot of bad golf is played. That's the more fun part.
Who are some of the bad ones? Do we have to thin those out?
No. We want people to join. We don't want to out anybody yet. But I'm one of the bad ones. I'll put it that way. And I don't even golf.
You're a regular Chevy Chase when it comes to golfing.
Yes, we'll stick with that. I'm there just for moral support and collecting any donations.
There you go.
It's a fun one because we have your traditional hole games, closest to the pin, longest drive, that stuff. But we got another one that we really enjoy, and people have really enjoyed this one. It's called Beer for a Year.
We've talked about that last year. Beer for a Year, big deal, especially because sometimes even some of the local brewers come out to you guys, right?
In this case, this year we had Toppling Goliath got on board with us, and they're making the donation for it.
Give it up for Pseudo Sue and King Sue's.
Stuff. And I don't owe them anything at this point, but I will say this: they did just win 4 gold medals and were named the Grand National Champion at the National Beer U.S. Open, I think is what it is.
That's a tried and true treasure in Decorah right there.
It is.
It's the little secret, Toppling Goliath right there.
Yes, not so little anymore, but no. I remember what it was. But anyway, back to the golf, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's a fun deal where basically you're hitting at a keg on a par 4, and you have to decide whether to use a shot that's going to give you a chance to win that beer, or whether you're going to try to hit a decent shot all the way up to the hole for a better score. So it's a fun little strategy that way. But we've had a lot of fun with that. August 12th out at the New Hampton Golf and Country Club. Of course, they just got done with their spectacular tournament this last weekend with the Midsummer. And we're really excited to get back out to the New Hampton Golf and Country Club. They treat us real well, and it's a wonderful course to play.
Absolutely. And you've got right now it's a 4-person. That's the best shot for that one. And you're accepting teams right now. Do you know roughly how many have already signed up, or they're still?
We got a lot of room for teams right now.
Okay.
We'd like to get some more.
We'll like to, definitely. I mean, especially for that Beer for a Year. Who wouldn't want that?
Oh, exactly. And we've had some teams that have been traditionally have signed up every year. We've seen them all 5 years. But the other thing is we also have some sponsorship opportunities that are real slick. And we've got 3 different levels. We actually have 4 different levels. For $150, you can sponsor a hole, and that just gets you a sign on the hole, your typical sponsorship. But at $325, we've got a hole sponsorship with a team. So we'll give you all the benefits of the whole sponsorship, but then you also get a team entered that can play in the tournament along with us. At the Eagles level, which is $650, we'll give you, let's see, it is 2 teams, I think it is. Yeah, we're going to give you 2 teams included in the tournament. So if you got 2 teams that want to jump in and play, we can do that for you. And then the tournament sponsor gets you recognition on all of our social media posts, all the promotional stuff that we do. And then that will get you 2 teams as well, and that's $1,000 for that one. So we're definitely looking for sponsorships for those that are interested. And if you're wondering where the money's going to, I can tell you that right now. We are actively working to get our high angle rope rescue team back up and running to the level of proficiency that we want it to be. And part of that means we need new equipment. The stuff that we have it's just aged out. and so we've had to replace it, and that's not a cheap venture to do. So all the money that goes towards the golf tournament will be going towards getting that high angle rope rescue stuff, which will allow us to do a lot more technical rescue and better be able to safely remove people from some of the more precarious places where things can happen.
Right. And so if anyone's interested in sponsoring or maybe putting money towards the event for the golf outing, how can they contact you?
Great question. The best way is if you find one of our posters, there's a QR code there with everything. Our Facebook page has the poster and the QR code as well. And if you need to, you can either email me at jason.r.brood@gmail.com, or if all else fails, call out to the EMA office and talk to Jeff Burnatz. And that number is 394-2406. And Jeff can get you squared away with everything. Obviously, Rescue Squad works with the EMA's office pretty closely. And so, Jeff's well-versed in what's going on and how to get things ready to go for this. But any of those work. But like I said, our flyers have the QR code that takes you directly to our sign-up link and online sign-up. And then you just follow the prompts for that and get you all set up.
Jason Rude joining us here for Chickasaw County Rescue Squad, the 5th Annual Rescue Association Golf Outing, coming up on August 12th, their New Hampton Golf and Country Club. Looking at the schedule there, like I said, sign in about 8:30, shotgun start about 10 o'clock. You'll be having lunch as well.
So that's the nice thing about it is it's $200 to register to play in the event, but that's going to get you a cart. And that's going to get you, actually, I think it gets you 2 carts potentially. But that's going to get you your cart. That's going to get you your lunch. And that's going to get you, a round of 18 holes at the New Hampton Golf and Country Club.
And of course, the contest, you've got what are the couple different contests you guys got going there? I noticed you got kind of a putt lay down as one of those.
Yeah. So it's the longest putt. You just have a marker out on the green, and as people play through, whoever makes the longest putt, you mark that, and
probably close to the pin would be another one.
The closest to the pin's another one. Longest drive competition. We have a helmet shootout, which is kind of fun. We don't let people use their own clubs because we don't want to risk breaking anybody's stuff.
Right.
So we have a couple of old beater drivers, but we literally have people tee off the top of a fire helmet. So that's always been kind of a fun, interesting one.
Nice. The hole-in-one challenge also a big favorite.
Yeah, and looking for a sponsor for that one still too. So if anybody's interested, but that one's always fun. I think it's number 5 there as you come up to the clubhouse, and that's usually where we do that one. But in the past, we did a fire coat challenge. Now I'm a big guy, and anybody who knows who I am knows I'm a big guy. One year we made people wear my fire coat to tee off, and they could pay $10 not to have to do that. We're taking that one out, but I mean, we've done all kinds of fun little things like that. One of the fun ones that you don't even think about being all that fun, but like people love it. We have these little ducks, like the ones you'd float down a river in one of those contests.
Rubber duckies.
Yeah, little rubber duckies.
Yeah.
We hide 10 of them around the golf course.
Oh, okay.
And if you find one, you win a prize. And then we draw from those 10, we draw a grand prize, and it just depends. I mean, sometimes it's movie tickets, sometimes it's something bigger than that. Just depends what we get a hold of in some of our donations.
And along with the contest, let's also mention, of course, the silent auction also being part of the festivities as well. Do you have an idea what kind of different things will be up for grabs?
Yeah, absolutely.
This year?
Yeah, absolutely. I know I have, in fact, sitting in my truck right now, I've got 2 tickets to UNI football game. We've got tickets to Iowa State football games. I believe we're getting something, an autographed ball from the Green Bay Packers. I can't confirm it yet. I need to go back and double check my email. I've been gone for a week.
You make sure to have those under lock and key.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and especially because we're coming close to Iowa Hawkeye season, of course, and we got the schedule already up.
Absolutely.
95onethebull.com. So we're looking forward. I think week 2 is our Iowa State game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here, so.
And so we've got a number of different sports teams that are giving us tickets and memorabilia that'll be up for auction. Some of that stuff's going to be packaged together to make a nice little vacation to Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, Des Moines, depending on exactly what we've got. Des Moines, we've got a really nice package going with tickets to Blank Park Zoo, an iCubs game. And that's a 4-pack of tickets for 2 adults, 2 kids. for whoever chooses to take that one.
And for kids, for Blank Park Zoo, highly recommend. They have, I think they just had it in their exhibit, their red pandas.
Yeah.
There's a big with Turning Red came
Yep.
out not that long ago. Kids
Yeah.
are just fascinated, and they're not even that big.
I know,
They look like a raccoon.
Exactly. Like that's a panda. Pandas are supposed to be big and puffy,
Big and fluffy.
But then we've also got some local donors that have done a number of things. We get stuff from, and I don't want to single out any business just yet because I don't have the full list sitting in front of me, so I don't want to forget somebody.
Well, we could definitely revisit as we get a little bit closer. But another thing we also want to keep in mind: make sure to be registered. What's the deadline that you want to pre-register?
Yeah, we'd like to have everybody registered. I think it is to have it on there.
August 6th.
Thank
probably?
you. Yeah, August 6th. Thank you. August 6th, and then after that, I think we increased the registration fee by $50.
Okay, so save that 50. Could use that for maybe some beer.
Well, some beer or a silent auction item. Yeah. And of course, the one thing I should say about the silent auction, we do. You don't just have to play in the tournament to be a part of that. The country club is 4 or 5 miles east of town. If you want to come out and bid on something, feel free. We have taken some bids through Facebook, and we have a Venmo account that you can pay. We also have a Square that you can pay with credit card, so you don't have to have just cash. So I mean that is an event that, yes, we hold it out there at the golf club or the country club, I should say, but it is something that can be accessed through more than just playing in the tournament.
Absolutely. Now, Jason Rood once again joining us here on the Morning Roundup. Chickasaw County Association, Chickasaw Rescue Squad Association Golf Tournament, August 12th. We have that posted on our community calendar, 951thebull.com. But further information, again, general questions, any of that, contact you, Jeff, for more information there.
Yep, and or the Facebook page. We're very responsive on the Facebook page.
Okay, well, we look forward to that a couple weeks from now. Jason Rood again joining us here on the Morning Roundup. Thanks for taking the time coming in this morning. I know it's just a hop, skip, and a jump, but it's always worth talking about something important to our community here and something that you guys been doing for past 5 years. Yeah. And we look forward to next 5, even 10, 15 down the line. So,
well, I appreciate the opportunity to come in and talk about it. We're proud of what we do, and we like to share that message as much as we can. And we would love, if nothing else, to have you come out and interact with us. We can interact with you and just have a good time laughing and pretending to play golf, or really playing golf if you're that good. It's a really fun event. And I think people will really enjoy it if they come on out and give it a shot.
Well, thanks again, Jason, for coming in here. Safe travels on your next vacation here. And we don't talk next couple of weeks. We'll talk as we get closer to New Hampton Chickasaw football.
Yeah, football, volleyball coming up. It's going to be a busy one. Nick Knoll back in the booth with me.
Can't wait.
Oh, it's going to be a good time. You just never know what we'll come up with.
Just as long as we keep it clean.
Oh, of course, of course.
Jason, thanks for joining me here this morning. 8:47 here on the Morning Roundup, 95.1 The Bull.